to Jain Public School?
Um, it was the first time, and I didn't know what to expect, but it was a real pleasure being here with you and sharing your daily life with your students, and wow, I'm very pleased of this trip in India, in your school.
Thank you so much. So, and how was the hospitality right ahead of the school?
When we first came here, we had a royal reception with the school band, and it's still in my mind. Okay, and so since then we were very welcomed by all the staff and all the people involved in this community. Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, what was the best thing about the school, the Jain Public School? How do you observe?
The best moment probably when we strolled the school and we talked to the students and the teachers, and we went from a class to another, and we discovered the school, and we met smiling, strong-willed children.
Yeah, that's such a wonderful thing to listen.
Yeah.
How's it in France, sir? The children are like happy to interact, to come to school.
Sorry?
How is it in France? How is it different from France or in France?
In terms of comparison.
Yeah, in terms.
Our school is an high school.
High school, yeah.
And so the pupils are older. And so it's difficult to compare because of the age.
Yeah, that's so true.
And because of we are in a different context in France, and it's because the context is different, because we have differences that we are here.
Yeah, right, absolutely.
So it's difficult to compare. We have all systems that can have, well, there are pros and cons, but it's difficult to compare. I think discovering is the most important aspect.
Valuing diversity.
Yes, and after, through time, maybe we'll change a bit our own way of teaching. But we don't know yet. So that's why we are visiting several countries abroad.
Mutual thing. We should all go and learn about each other's culture and learn and value the diversity. That is why this exchange program that is valued. We get to know.
Yeah, but we don't know necessarily today the impact of this.
Okay.
But slowly, maybe we'll think about some things and it comes from this experience. That's what I think.
Wonderful, how well said. So, how was the karate activity, and did you enjoy learning the tile breaking session with the students and the coach?
I'm not into sports particularly, but it was for the students. And I think it was good for the student to be involved. This was not just a show of people knowing how to extra, but students tried few movements, and so even if they are not passionate about karate, they felt involved, and that was the most important part of this activity, I think.
Wonderful, thank you. And how was the teaching method of the school? If you observed some of the classes?
I think that the communication between the teachers and the pupils are good, and they feel close, together, and that's the best way to teach them. So that's why I felt close communication between teachers and pupils.
Okay. Thank you so much. So do you like the small size of the classrooms? Our Indian classrooms at school, we have the teacher-student ratio. It's low. The number of students in the classes are less. And do you like that? In
France, we often have 35 students per class. For this European section, I often have 17 students, so I can compare. And having a small number of students is key to do a good job. We can teach with a lot of students, but we need to have a certain time or certain sessions in small groups to interact.
Absolutely.
Because with more than 30 students, we can't interact, or we are interacting with a small number of students, and that's not good because we are for everyone, and the level of the students might be uneven, and so when we are in small group, we can try to talk to everyone and to teach to everyone, which is the most important of our job. We're not teaching for one or two best students.
So you observed that in our school, what was being done?
It's obvious.
Obviously.
Everywhere in the world, if we want to do a good job as a teacher, we need to have a small group. I think. After, we can go to the university, but the context is different when you have 2,000 students, but when we have students from the primary.
At first we didn't know, so it was an expectation, basically, and we are very, very well received, welcomed, and we are very happy. But at first we just didn't know. We had seen photos and all that, so we knew what to expect in a way, but not that much. So it was very, very good surprise.
Crossed your expectations?
Yeah.
Really wonderful. And how was the hospitality by the head of the school? Hospitality?
It was very good. It was the best I ever had, basically, I think.
We have this answer once again, I think Pauline came. So how was the hospitality by the head of the school?
It was a very good one. I think it was the best I ever had. I think, yes, it is. It was.
What is the best thing about Jane Public School? Best thing?
Apart from the hospitality, it's adaptation. You adapt very quickly to what we need. You see what we need and you respond to it. I think that's very good.
Wonderful. And how was the karate activity? Did you enjoy learning, breaking ties from the students and the coach?
Yes, it was very good, and I think it was a favorite. I don't know, maybe it's a favorite with dancing, for the children. They really enjoy that. They all want to do karate now.
Wonderful. How was the teaching method at the school?
I didn't see that. What impressed me was the order and the way you can make children do the same, the way they achieve what you have planned them to do. For example, I saw that with my kids when they were drawing. Some of them are very bad at drawing, and with your method they made a nice drawing even if they were not good. And I think that's what you can apply to every kind of teaching. The small steps. I mean, you do a little and the result is great.
Right, so you like the methodology?
Yes.
Wonderful. Do you like the small class sizes of the school? I mean, the teacher-students ratios?
Yes, I think that was
the
very
number of
good.
children
Yes.
are very less in
Yes.
the classes.
Mm-hmm.
So do you like that?
Yes, I like that.
And how is it in France now?
It's different, but our kids are taller,
Mhm.
and so we need more space. So it's different, but it's more strict in our school. All the rooms are almost the same. We've got a board, we've got a video, and lines of chairs, and so it's
Monotonous.
yes, no, that it's stricter.
Stricter.
Yes.
And here it's more lively, you feel?
Yes, I
Very
feel-
lively, the classrooms?
Yes,
Yeah.
and we were discussing, and what you have, we don't have anymore. We used to have, but we don't. Is the windows in the wall. You've got a half walls, and you've got windows on top of them. But in France, we just have walls from the bottom to the top,
Oh, enough.
so you can't see what is going on, and it's really
Yeah.
frustrating
Yeah.
because I think it was made for the kids not to be distracted, by what was going on outside. But it's at the same time it's less. Well,
It's Since you move
yes,
free, we believe in a lot of ventilation and air and freshness.
yes.
So you like that? Yeah. So, how were the art and craft activities in the school?
That was very good. Really, they enjoyed it. And it was
You learned something.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. And you see any similarity between your French and your craft or something, or is it different?
We don't. We teach craft in primary school and in college. So until the kids are 14 or 15, but it's only 1 hour a week, and it's not focused on our traditions. It's just art, and it very much depends on the teacher. If the teacher is enthusiastic and wants to do things, it's good. But if the teacher is old and doesn't care anymore, it can be very boring. So it's something that they drop very happily when they're 15.
In our
It's a
case,
shame.
art and craft is purely to work with our tradition,
Yeah.
and we also adapt from different parts of the country and different parts of the world. We
Yeah.
adapt the best practices and we try to incorporate that.
And we like that.
Yeah, wonderful. Did you like the cultural visit to the temples organized
Oh
by the
yes,
school?
yes, that was very good. It was a demand from our children and from their family. They really wanted us to visit the temple, so it was very good.
Oh, wonderful. How was your experience at the school, taking you to the consulate and the secretariat?
It was good. It was excuse me, very interesting, and just going there, we visited a bit of the city. It was different sightseeing. It was good, and we liked the museum as well.
We went to the museums, yes,
Yeah,
the
it
museums
was
were also
good.
very interesting.
And it was very good to see the council at the end. Yes, it was good. It was a very good experience.
It was so wonderful to have you. Thank you so much.
Yes, we're very good.
And thank you for the wonderful feedback.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Plays and yeah, you have a really beautiful school and really enjoy everything here.
Enjoy your time here. Thank you so much. And how was the hospitality by the head of the school principal? How was her welcoming you?
Oh, she's really hospitable.
Yes.
Yeah, she really wants us to enjoy our time, so she playing
sport together
Yeah.
yeah,
to speak with
yeah,
the people. It's nice.
Okay.
she playing everything. She program everything that we like.
She planned for
Yeah.
you, right? She
She
planned
planned
for
for
you.
you a lot of things.
Yeah.
So,
That's a good thing. It's a good gesture, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that
it is.
And which is the best thing about our school, GPS?
I think that the visit of the temple is great.
Yes. The next question was that.
Ah.
So you like the visit of the temple,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
That's the best thing. Visiting
Yeah.
different places. Right.
I love Indian tradition.
yeah,
Yes.
we really enjoy discovering and visit all your
Cultural
Yeah.
culture and
You did shopping and all that stuff as well.
Yes.
Great. And how was the karate activity? Did you learning
Very
breaking
nice.
times? Breaking times.
Yeah.
The students demonstrated that, right?
Yeah,
Nice.
Very nice.
yeah, we really enjoy learning
To
karate.
broke.
Okay. Beautiful.
Broke.
Really? You broke times?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Right, great. And how was the teaching method if you would have observed the classes? Teaching, how was the teaching?
It's very
Oh
different.
yeah,
in
it's so
France.
different than in France. Yeah.
And I love I don't love in France the education, but in India, in this school, it's nice. It's better than in
The
French.
way that you are a small group.
Mhm.
In France, by class, we are 35,
Yeah.
25
Yeah.
per class. Here, you are less, and
Individual attention.
Yeah.
Attention is more.
And, yeah, and you in India you work in team,
yeah.
and in France it's more individual.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's better here.
Okay, wonderful. Such a great feedback, and you've answered both my questions. I was about to ask you about this class size. You've given that answer as well. So, and how was arts and craft activities that you did?
I like
Drawing.
I like craft. So
Yeah,
it's,
Okay,
it was like
nice. You learned something, some new craft.
Yeah.
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 yeah, and your drawing are different.
Designs and hands and all, henna, and all the mehndi and all you learned. All of you put awesome. Great. How sweet. And you answered about the cultural visit to the temple. You like that? I
Yes.
the best. Yes. And how was your experience of visiting the French consulate and secretariat yesterday's visit?
Oh,
Well, this was interesting.
Yes.
yeah, very interesting to saw a body
Yeah.
like
And to
him.
understand the links between India and France, the strong link.
Yeah. And he explained to us the life in Chennai when you are French. It's very nice.
And so he interests that if you may want, you can study in India. And
The
he shows us a lot of possibility.
yeah.
You saw a lot of possibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
You saw the
example, you can learn in French and you can go to India to
We do have a lot of French people here
Yeah.
in Pondicherry, and they have beautiful businesses here, very close by. They're running very successful business work here, so there's a lot of scope as well.
Yes, it was very interesting for our future.
Yeah, you plan
Yes.
in your future and come work here. Most welcome. Very
I
happy.
want to do an engineering.
Engineering.
Yeah, and I know that here you have a lot of
Skills.
college of engineering.
You want to come and study
Yeah.
if possible? Oh, that's such a wonderful thing. You want to come and study engineering. We would love to welcome you with open hands. We do have a lot of scope. And anything else you'd like to say about the school?
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you very much
Yes.
Yes,
for
thank
all
you.
the things that you do.
No.
It's perfect. Thank you.
Our pleasure. Our pleasure. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How do you feel coming to the Jain Public School?
They are a very good atmosphere. The people is very nice. Are very nice.
Okay, awesome, wonderful. And how do you feel about the hospitality of the head of the school principal? How is her hospitality welcoming you, our principals?
Yes, the hospitality was really good and everybody was nice.
Yeah, she's very nice, and when we want to talk to her, she stops what she's doing to speak with us. So it's very nice.
Wonderful, wonderful, great, that's nice. And which is the best thing about the school?
There are a lot of good things.
Yeah, we think. Yeah.
For example, the education is different from France.
Yeah.
And yes, they are really working together.
Teamwork, everybody working together is teamwork, so that's nice, thank you so much. And how did you enjoy the karate class? Okay, karate session, tiles breaking.
It was very funny.
Yes, very good.
When we saw the students doing the things, it looks like it was pretty easy, but for me it was not really easy. So it was very funny.
Okay, I liked it. Okay, thank you so much. And how was the method of teaching? How was the teaching method? Good? Teaching, how you saw the teachers teaching?
We not really saw how the teacher
Teach the
working.
class. No.
Yeah, but we didn't go to the class with the students.
But you had interactive sessions with the students and you had some activities as well, no? You were there with the maths lab, I think, so you were there with the maths lab, and then you were there with we have more of interactive teaching with the children, and you were there with the same. Today you will be attending the IT lab. So how was the experience?
It was a good experience and there are different methods of teaching. For example, the Montessori method, which is present in France, but I think it's not everywhere.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, and question, how are the small classroom size of the school? Number of children in the class is less, so how is that? Classes, you don't have too many children.
Yeah, it's I think it's better to have small class, but in France there are a lot of students in one class, and I think it's better to have a small group.
For the
For the
concentration.
Yeah, personal touch, very
Yes.
important,
Yeah.
very important. Personal touch, interactive teaching,
Yes.
personal attention, very important, very important. So we would like to have that. And how is art and craft activity of the school? We saw art and craft. Art,
It was very interesting to discover art from other cultures because it's different from France, and we really enjoyed it. Yes.
and did you like the cultural visit to temples? Was it good?
Yes.
Right? Okay, wonderful. And how was your experience of the school taking you to the French consulate? Yesterday you went to the French consulate and secretariat.
It was very interesting. And we saw the relation between India and France, how they work together. So yeah, it was interesting.
Anything else you want to speak about school? The people?
Thank you for welcoming us.
We have to talk to you again and again and again. Thank you so much.
I clearly see the difference between Indian school and French school, and I think that Indian school are very better because it's not the same thing like Indian school are based on true values that French school doesn't have. Like Indian school, it's based on the humility, disciplinarity, it's a really good thing, but not French. And I noticed that the teachers, the Indian teachers and student teachers are close, like a little bit like a mother and children, but in France it's absolutely not like that. We are really not close, and we are stranger with our teachers. And yes, I would like that my children have Indian education.
That's such a wonderful feedback. Thank you so much. Beautiful. How was the hospitality by the school principal and the head of the school?
So very great. Like in France, it's not as much hospitality than here. It's actually we were very surprised by this huge hospitality, and yes, it was a great surprise. So,
Which is the best thing about the June Public School?
the best thing is like maybe they have the students. I really like the students because they are all smiling, all very interested by the French, by us, and they were absolutely not shy. They were smiling. They go to us to talk with us, and I really appreciate it. And yes, Indian students are different than French students.
How was the karate session and the tiles breaking with the students and
It's awesome. Like we don't have this kind of sports like karate, and it was very cool to discover that because it's I don't know how to say, like in France it's boring. Normally in France the sports are boring. They are always the same. Every year we are always the same sport, and this is really boring. But here it's like very sport to like the self-defense and self-control and self-trust. And I think it will help the future these students to become a better person, like strong people.
That's such a nice observation. Thank you so much. And how was teaching methods, assault classes, teaching? How were the teachers teaching?
It's very different with France because I think that here the way of teaching is really based on repeat. And actually we didn't go to class. We just saw a little bit, so I can't really tell what are the big difference. But maybe I feel that the Indian classes are like more free. Like in France it's like more strict, and in Indian it's like more free and more based on the students' wish.
Now I'll ask you, you will talk about how are art and craft activities in the school, art and craft activities that you tell, and you like cultural visit to temples. Do you like that? That is right. And then I will come up. That's right. Talk about art and craft, and let's talk about cultural visits. So you should.
I liked Denver. It was very beautiful and very traditional, so it was and about the art craft, which was nice, but almost like French. It was for temples and art craft great discoveries because the tribal arts, I think it's like with the it was cool. Yes, cool. And the clothes are beautiful.
Thank you.